submarine door. Welcome to What's Inside. This is a unique series that we are doing where we are touring the national parks and the national monuments in the United States.
Right behind us right now, this is the World War II Memorial.
The World War II Memorial is dedicated in 2004. For us, it's special because my grandfather, Lincoln's great-grandfather, served in World War II. 2 years ago, 3 months before he died, he came here and did an honor trip and was able to see this monument in person and remember his times and remember his fallen comrades. What you see on the surface is beautiful. It represents all of the states and the territories, and also represents the battles that were fought in the Pacific and the Atlantic. But we're gonna show you something that you've never seen.
Ever. Not many people have ever seen this.
Yes, we're gonna go underneath the memorial and see what's inside of it. This is gonna be kind of crazy and cool. Let's go. All right, we're going down.
Oh, it's steep.
Some steep stairs.
Whoa.
This is an entrance that none of you would be able to go down, but we get special access today. Okay, after we go down the stairs, it takes us to this room right here with a giant watertight door. It's so that water doesn't come in here and then flood out all the different machines and ruin them. One thing that I think is cool. Do you hear that noise?
Oh, it's so loud.
That slams shut the doors for the ventilation. So give us a few minutes, we probably won't have too much oxygen in here. But it makes this room sealed so that the water doesn't go in and damage the pumps. So now we need to reset that. Hold to reset. Pull this down. Door should be open now. And we're ready to go. Look at all these handles. We're going to try to open all of them and get this open. Going in. Whoa. This is the main control station.
This controls like how high the water goes, how low it is.
For certain ceremonies, they'll have different ones on than for other ceremonies. Right over here is the wind velocity controls. So if the wind gets over 25 miles per hour, this will automatically see that and it will cut the fountains down to half mast. There's a lot more to the story. This is where every bit drop of water comes in for each one of the fountains.
It's amazing.
Giant filtration tanks. These will filter out the dirt. Last thing you want is to damage the pipes and have a bunch of dirt inside of there, like ruin all the nozzles. These filtration systems are super important. I wanna see if we can get right to the center of the fountain. Let's get through this loud room. See this giant one right here? Yes, I touched. This right here is just for the fountains that are near the center that shoot up. Get down from there, Lincoln. You're not supposed to be up there. Just kidding. First impressions in this room, much quieter. Much quieter, there aren't a bunch of pumps, so now we can show you all the pipes and where they go for the fountain.
We are at the center of the fountain right now. This little marker that I'm standing on just marks where the center of the fountain is.
And if you want to know exactly what we're talking about, we're going to put a shot right now of the center of the fountain from up above.
It's up there.
Okay, then we put that in there. It's really a special thing to be down here underneath the war memorial. The way that the memorial is set up is that you have two arches. On the arches, they commemorate all of the battles that took place in those areas. Right now, we can see all the way down to Pacific and Atlantic. Right behind me is the Pacific Arch, which commemorates all of the battles that happened in the Pacific during the war. And no, this is not leaking. This is all condensation because right now we are underneath the water table. And underneath the ground a little ways down, we're basically in swampland.
Behind me is the Atlantic Arch. All the pipes above me go straight there.
Okay, perfect, let's go. We're in a unique spot right now. This is water. This is actual water under the ground. And you see a pump under there. There goes the springs. And then look down here. You can kind of hear it sucking air. That's because the pump is getting so low. And there's little whirlpools that are gathering. This is just one of the pumps that we've turned on. There are 4 pumps down here. So all of that water that we just pumped out, that was a lot of water. It went to the Potomac in an area called the Tidal Base, and that's where a lot of the cherry blossoms are. And down here, right near the center, you actually have a wall that commemorates all the people that worked on this project. Up above, you have all the heroes, and then underneath, kind of hidden where the public doesn't see, are all the people that worked on it. I think that's a good way to do it. They still get their respect, but they don't try to overshadow the people that really sacrificed for our country that are up above. And right now, we're walking back out through the loud machine-operated system area. We saw pretty much the entire underground below the pond. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, share this with somebody that loves DC to show them how much work goes into this war memorial.
I would have never guessed this much work. Whoa, now it's all quiet. Echo, echo!
And we're back to the mainland. Oh. I'll move.
Okay, that's better.